With the acceleration of global digitalization, data centers have become indispensable infrastructure to support modern life. Our day-to-day cloud storage, video streaming, social media, e-commerce, and artificial intelligence applications all rely on thousands of data centers around the world. However, while these massive facilities have driven the information revolution, they have also brought significant environmental challenges. Are data centers depleting our planet's resources? This issue has aroused widespread concern. Energy consumption of data centers. First of all, the energy consumption of data centers cannot be ignored. According to statistics, the global data center consumes about 1 to 2% of the world's total electricity consumption, which is already comparable to the aviation industry. With 24-hour uninterrupted service for hundreds of millions of users, servers in data centers must run around the clock and require a lot of power to ensure the system doesn't overheat. Most worryingly, however, many data centers still rely on traditional fossil fuels for power generation, which leads to their high carbon emissions. Despite the pledges of some tech giants such as Google and Microsoft to become carbon neutral and gradually shift to renewable energy, the energy use of the entire industry on a global scale remains a concern. When it comes to energy consumption, the development of innovative technologies is crucial. For example, the use of more efficient processors, the optimization of server loads through artificial intelligence, and the development of more sustainable cooling systems can all help reduce energy waste. At the same time, with the advancement of renewable energy technology, more and more data centers have begun to use clean energy sources such as wind and solar energy for power supply. However, energy consumption remains an issue that the industry must continue to address in the future. Cooling system and water use. In addition to energy consumption, water use in data centers also raises environmental concerns. Most data centers rely on water cooling systems to maintain the temperature of their equipment, as long periods of hot operation can lead to server failure or even damage. As a result, the cooling system of a data center consumes a lot of water every year. According to some reports, a large data center can use millions of gallons of water per day. This is particularly problematic in areas where water is already scarce. As climate change intensifies and drought worsens in some areas, the use of water by data centers in these areas will create significant social and environmental pressures. To address this issue, data center operators are exploring new ways to cool themselves, such as using air cooling, using seawater, or recycling water. While the application of these new technologies has alleviated some of the pressures, the problem of water use in data centers remains an urgent challenge to be addressed globally, especially in drought-prone regions. Accumulation of e-waste hardware devices in data centers, including servers, storage, and networking equipment, typically have a short life cycle. With the rapid development of technology, old equipment is quickly phased out, generating a large amount of e-waste. E-waste, if not properly disposed of, can release toxic substances, contaminate soil and water sources, and even cause harm to human health. Despite the efforts of some data center operators to recycle and recycle old equipment, the problem of e-waste remains acute on a global scale. To meet the challenge of e-waste, stricter environmental policies must be put in place to push companies to manage e-waste more responsibly. At the same time, technological innovation needs to be encouraged to extend the life of equipment and promote recyclability. The future of data centers, the green transition. While the environmental impact of data centers is a concern, they are also the cornerstone of future technological development. Therefore, the key to solving these problems lies in how to promote the green transformation of data centers. On the one hand, technology companies need to accelerate the transformation of their energy mix and use more renewable energy. On the other hand, measures such as innovative cooling technology, improving the efficiency of hardware, and extending the life of equipment are also important ways to reduce the environmental burden. In addition, governments and relevant agencies can also play a greater role. By setting stricter standards for energy use and environmental protection, as well as providing policy incentives, we will push the industry towards sustainability. Data centers are an indispensable infrastructure for modern society, but the environmental problems they pose cannot be ignored. High energy consumption, water wastage, and the generation of e-waste are all challenges that need to be addressed urgently. While some tech companies have taken action to drive the green transformation of data centers, achieving true sustainability will require broader global collaboration and innovation. In the future, with the advancement of technology and the improvement of environmental awareness, data centers are expected to become more environmentally friendly and efficient. However, it is only through sustained efforts that we can ensure that the infrastructure that drives the digital age does not become an environmental burden on the planet.